Hey you guys, good afternoon and thank you for joining my channel. If you haven't watched my blog, my liver and delivery blog, click down in the description and the link will be below. Follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Lamina Burns. Thank you guys for coming here again today. So what I'm going to be talking about is my 6-week postpartum update. Yay! Feeling like myself again. KJ is actually eight weeks, but I didn't do the 6-week update, so I'm doing it now. So I had a C-section. If you guys haven't watched the video before, my name is Lamina, and I had a C-section. I was induced. It was a planned induction. I actually was tired of being pregnant. I was fat. I was hot. It's summertime, like I just wanted him to be here so bad. I was so anxious. So I ended up being induced on the 20th and his due date, which was the 21st. I was supposed to be induced on the 19th, but the hospitals were like super packed and everybody was having their babies that day, and I couldn't get in on the 19th, so I ended up going in on the 20th. And he was born on his due date, which was August 21st at 1:21 a.m. And during the C-section, I actually lost like 3 quarts of blood. My iron was very low. They had to give me a blood transfusion, and now I'm on iron pills because I have low iron now. So that's a little bit about the C-section. The healing process was long, actually. It wasn't like with the normal moms that have natural births. You don't have to sit in bed for 2 to 3 weeks. You don't have to worry about getting in a tub. You can get in the tub, I think, a little bit quicker than it was with the C-section. But yeah, I couldn't get out the bed for about 2 weeks. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do anything. So only thing I can really do is lay in the bed, limit my walking up and down my stairs. I do have stairs, so about a week and a half I started walking up and down the stairs because of the stitches and everything. It hurted so bad you didn't even want to get out of bed. So that healed up pretty well. My incision, you can't even really see it, like your panty line can cover it. And KJ is doing wonderful. 3 things that he did in the first month, he just like blew me away when he came out. Looking around like he knew what was going on. He was holding his head up. He laughs. He giggles now. He likes to watch TV. He has a very long attention span for him to be only 2 months. So it's just like amazing, when you think about it, like, oh wow, I'm a mother, and you have someone to look up to you, and you can teach him and read to him. So that's pretty much that. And I was breastfeeding. I wouldn't call it exclusively breastfeeding because I was pumping and breastfeeding at the same time, and I actually introduced the bottle to him very early so that he would be used to it when it's time for me to go back to work. So he took everything greatly. Like, he took everything great. The only thing I was having problems with was my milk supply. So I breastfed. I'm still pumping now. I don't breastfeed him as much. I'll pump the milk and store it away for him. But one day I did put him on formula. Like, he was on formula for a while. He's still like on formula until I get my milk supply up to where it's enough for him. Because when I was breastfeeding him, like, off my chest, he was not getting enough milk. Like, one day he sat here and screamed the whole day, and I'm just like, you've been on my chest all day. I didn't know what was wrong. I was having a nervous breakdown. He was freaking out. I had to give him formula, and he was hungry because as soon as I gave it to him, he was just like eating fast. He was like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my goodness, he was starving. And I felt bad as a mother for giving him the formula, and then I felt bad because he was hungry, but at the end of the day, I don't care if you breastfeed your child, you formula feed them, as long as they're fed, that's all that counts, because it's just as long as they eat. So I don't knock anybody for formula feeding or breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is better. That's just my opinion, but to each his own. So 2 things that helped me on my breastfeeding journey. Mother's milk tea. I will put the name of that in the description also. Mother's milk tea is like amazing. They tell you have to drink all this water. I think it's more of eating than drinking, because like when I would eat, my breast would start leaking like a lot. Now they didn't do it as much with the water, but they did it more with the food. So you have to keep your appetite. You have to eat a lot. You can't just, you know, like joke around, not eat as much, eat here and there. And it's kind of hard being a new mom, but keep snacks on hand like peanuts, granola bars, stuff like that. So mother's milk tea was one. And my breast pump that I got, which is Expressions, it's my first year's. I'm going to put a picture of that. I mean the link to where you can get that from in the description below. And I'm going to put the name of it down there so you guys can go click on it and check it out. Now I have the 2-pump one, and they also have a 1-pump manual pump that you can get from Walmart. Actually, both of these can be purchased from Walmart. And the 2-pump was actually, I think, $77, and you can use batteries in it. You can take it on the go. If you want to pump at work on break and you don't want to have to pull it in, you can pump in your car. You can pump in your break room if you have a break room, or if they have a designated area for mothers who breastfeed. And also, the 1-pump is a little bit cheaper. It's $33. You might have to rotate, and then you could put like a bottle there or a cup on the other side if you leak while you're pumping one side of your breast. But that one's a little bit cheaper, you know. If you're just in a rush and you need something now, you can't afford the $77. I think that one's about $33. So those are 2 things that helped me through my breastfeeding journey. I think it's amazing. You bond with your child. It's wonderful. So his 2-month update, he's trying to crawl. He like pushes himself up. He holds his head up. So he's moving fast. He's cooing. Like he try to talk. If I talk to him, like woo, making little baby noises and stuff. It's wonderful, you guys. So I've been getting a lot of feedback on my last video. People have been inboxing me and let me know that they want me to do these type of videos, different type of videos. So if you guys have any questions, please comment below the video, and don't forget to check out our last video, which is the labor and delivery vlog, and let me know anything that you want me to talk about on our next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Drug dealing and killing is going on in my town. It don't take a killer to kill or a driller to drill. See, just being yourself is the definition of real.